I am Felipe.
I am Renee.
And I am Mariana.
We are fortunate enough to have studied abroad.
We face challenges to reach our dreams.
And like us, many others have taken the risk.
This space is for all of us to share our tales,
our experiences, and our victories.
This is our international path.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm just tired.
Same.
This week was crazy.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Mine also. I'm so happy it's finally the weekend. So happy.
I was so busy. Like, I wasn't able to sleep and anything.
Is that your dog, Mariana?
No, it's the dog from the neighbor that's in front of me, and it's like this huge dog, and I don't know what his problem is. He's always barking, and right now there's this car outside. Someone is torturing that dog. Jesus! Oh my God!
I hope not. But at least we have good company for the show of tonight, right?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't bother too much the noise. Sometimes even like if I move the curtain and I peek through the window and he sees me, he starts to bark as well.
Mm-hmm.
So have to be very cautious.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yikes.
I can see him. He's perfectly fine. No one is torturing that dog. He just has mental issues. He's fine.
Yikes. Crazy dog.
So, as we were telling last week, this week's movie, it's The Neon Demon from Nicholas Winding Refn. This is a movie that takes, I think that two main themes. One of them, the most important one, and the one that we're going to be focusing today, it's beauty and how it's perceived in at least the Western world, like our perception of beauty. And it also talks about, it's very superficial, but it makes little reflections about the issue of daydreaming. Well, the dream that especially American people have with LA and the life in LA. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Again, if you haven't watched the movie, we really recommend you to watch it before you listen to this podcast.
Oh wait, we have a viewer.
Oh really? Cool.
Yeah, Shreyas. He's asking if he can suggest a movie. Of course you can.
Oh wow!
What movie should we watch?
Please.
Is it a Bollywood movie?
Yeah, sure. You can recommend it, and we can watch it together on the Discord server, so we can.
Yeah. So anyway, for now, we're gonna talk about the Neon Demon, right, Felipe?
Yep. So yeah, I was saying, if you haven't heard this, if you haven't seen this movie, we really recommend you to watch it before you watch or listen to this podcast. You can find it very easily at Prime Video. So yeah, watch it. You can still listen to our podcast, but it's better to have a context.
Yeah, because we're gonna spoil it, so that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before I start, I just gotta say that it was hard for me to follow the movie because there was a lot of silences between every scene and every interaction. So to me, it was a little harder to follow what was going on.
There was no silence. There were places without dialogue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
All the music,
Yeah, that's what I meant. That it was very quiet and I had to pay a lot of attention. I just couldn't focus 100% all the time. But yeah.
Yeah, actually, this director has it's not an issue, but he likes to communicate more with music and visuals.
Yeah.
This movie, I feel that it was pretty easy because even when you don't have dialogues, you have this very atmospheric music Like if you were listening it with um, you know earphones or headphones, like you can really enjoy it, or with a very good like audio system, because like the music that they made for this movie, it's like just for this movie. So I feel that like what they did, it's very impactful. Like it goes perfect with the visuals. Like it gives, because I feel that the bass gives this power to the images. Like you can see her transform with the movie.
Yeah, but the thing is that to me it's hard to focus when there's not a lot of things happening. So having to pay attention and having like a little bit of like music that wasn't like very loud, it made it a little hard for me to follow up. But like I tried my best, and because we watched it last night, I didn't have time to like do more research. So I'm kind of like waiting to see what Felipe and Mariana
Yeah.
um, think
But
about
like,
the
how,
movie.
how did
I
you think?
honestly felt the other way around. It kept me like on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like some other movies that we've watched, I mean, they're interesting and all, but there was some time that I was like just zooming out and thinking about other stuff and maybe not focusing that much. But this one, like I was focused the whole time and I was just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And I really, really liked it.
Yeah, like I feel that this movie, it's way more digestible than some of the other movies that we've seen. Like the previous one that we watched, like Body and Soul. Like
Mhm.
it also has
Yeah,
long
that
periods
was
of
more.
silence, but it's also like
Yeah.
in Hungarian, so it's difficult to follow.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that this one, I don't know, this director has issues having silent moments. Like he's also the director of this other Amazon production series. Like he just released a series. It's called Too Young to Die Old, or something like that.
Mhm.
And that one really has issues of silence. Like the visuals are amazing, but it's very easy to fall asleep. Like
I found it interesting. Like the movie, I did like it. There were things that were like, oh, that I didn't expect, like the ending. But I really liked it. I honestly, I saw this and I was like thinking of The Legend of Zelda: The Triforce. Um, yeah, but like
I
it's a
think,
very
well, sorry.
interesting movie.
Now that
This
you
one.
have a take on the Triforce, I think that even in the movie they have like these. They make reference a lot to the three goddess. Like in every culture, there is like this repetition in cultures that there are three goddess or three witches or three something. Like in Zelda, like the Triforce, it's like three powers, right, or something like that. It's
Mhm.
the representation of the three goddess. And in the movie, like the three friends of Elfani, they are like the three witches, because at the end they make like this witchcraft. Like that's my interpretation. I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting.
I didn't think
And
about
like,
that.
yeah, that's why I like to do like a little bit of extra research when Felipe suggests movies because they're like they impact you in one way in the first time you watch it, and then you have to like either rewatch it or like analyze certain scenes to like understand the bigger picture. Um,
Yeah, like
so
this
yeah, there's like
movie. I
details
think
that
that,
you missed and stuff like that.
yeah, like I think that this is like the third time I've seen this movie, so that's why like I can see like more things. But I really like this movie takes on several themes. Like as we were saying, like the main theme of the movie, it's beauty. Like even when they interview the director, like there is an interview with the director from a model, like, well, like a former model,
Mhm.
that in this interview the model, it's like, oh, well, I left modeling because like the perception of beauty that they have in the industry, it's not like healthy, like they want like very thin girls and everything.
Yeah.
And like the argument that this model has, it's that this movie incentivates like that perception of beauty. And when he interviews the director, he's like, yeah, like I think that there is like a subconscious and no, subjective and objective beauty. You know, like the subjective, it's like the one that like there is this scene where the designer it's talking with Elle Fanning's boyfriend,
Mhm.
and like, oh, this is
Dean.
beauty. Dean, yeah, yeah. He's like, look at this girl. Like, she says that like the Bella Heathcote character. Like, she's this girl. She's this very beautiful model, but throughout the scenes, well, like in most of her scenes, she says that she's so operated. Like, she likes to change her body because her idea is that she can get to that perfection of beauty by getting plastic surgery, right?
Mhm.
The designer, it's like, no, don't do that, because like even one change like ruins all your beauty because people can tell that it's fake. um I feel that that's very interesting because like when he asks Dean, what do you think about beauty and everything like that, like Dean says like, oh, for me, like, I care about the person, right? Like you need
Mhm.
It's
to,
the insight that matters.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And the guy, it's like,
A lot of
man,
insight.
if she wasn't beautiful, you wouldn't even look at her.
And
There's
then he
one
was
question
like,
that I have for
"Fuck."
both of you guys. Like, I feel that it's a reality, to be honest, because like in the interview that the model does with the director, and the model is like, oh, but beauty, it's what you have inside. Like, you shouldn't care too much about like how you interpret it. Like, only beauty matters, and then like you meet the person, and the guy, it's like, yeah. Um, the model says like, I think that beauty doesn't exist. Like, everyone is beautiful. And the guy, it's like, no, but do you believe in ugliness? And that, like, you can see her face, how like that breaks her idea, because if you believe in ugliness, you believe in true beauty.
Exactly.
Yeah, you cannot say that someone is beautiful but not ugly.
Like, do you guys
Yeah,
think
both
that?
need to exist in that sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like,
So right now I'm sharing like a quick definition of beauty on Google. A combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases aesthetic senses, especially this side. Hmm. That's kind of, I find it like a little racist.
Yeah, actually, because also beauty is subjective. Like something or someone that I found beautiful maybe is not beautiful
but
to
that's the
for
thing.
you guys.
And
Wait,
So
that's what the movie tries to
no,
tackle,
no, no,
right?
kind of, but no. Like, what the director is trying to say is that there is an objective beauty. That's why everyone, like, there is even this scene where the newest model,
Oh
um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she tells her like, how does it feel that when you enter to a place, it's like it's winter and you are the sun. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you can appreciate that she's beautiful. Like, that it's a beauty that, like, you can't argue with it. She's beautiful, like, it's the most beautiful girl in the place. And like, something that I really find interesting, it's like, you can see the reaction of the, like, when Elle Fanning is doing her casting, and there are a lot of girls like casting and everything. Like, you
yeah.
can see that the designer has no interest. Like they even say that he's gay and everything, and he has no interest in girls, right? Like, he
Mm-hmm.
he
Exactly.
just looks at the models and he's like, no, no, interesting. And he's even like playing with his, like, trying to make a rose with a
Yeah,
paper
yeah.
or
This is
something.
handkerchief.
Yeah, but
And
when,
then
like,
he
just,
sees.
I feel that we need to put ourselves in that position, because imagine being like these people that deal with very gorgeous people, like model industry. They see gorgeous people every day. So when he sees her, and he just stops doing everything, he's just like, he gets out of breath. And we need to contemplate that he's gay. Like, he's not seeing her like in a sexual
Sexual
way.
way or anything.
He's just admiring that beauty, you know like,
Yep.
I feel that that's like something that it can just pass by, you know. But it's very cool for me.
Yeah.
Mm,
What do you guys think?
I mean, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel it's well, it's kind of also disrespectful at in my perspective because I could see like the other girls like trying to get just a little bit of his attention, or like they are doing their best to just try to get like a look or like even a no thank you from him, and then he just doesn't care. He just sees them as objects. They're like, okay, yeah, well, you come and go. I don't care about you.
Well,
Only because she's new. It's a new face. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this dog. But
yeah, like I
sorry.
feel that.
But in my
um,
perspective, I found it like really disrespectful. You see, the dog is mad too. He also doesn't approve.
yeah, I think that it's more like as I was saying, they see this kind of beauty every day. Like even when she gets accepted by the managing company, like
Mhm.
the lady, you know, like her manager tells her
Yeah, 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 yeah.
at least 30 girls per day that they come like from random places saying that like they just come here because someone told her they are beautiful, but there is something about you. Like uh, like the whole movie has this mysticism, right? Like she's actually a goddess, like in the idea of the movie, you know? Like she
Mhm.
actually has that superpower. Like people change when she's there,
Yeah.
except Dean. I mean, I feel
But
that Dean is
actually,
like the only one.
something that I noticed that I found really interesting. Sorry,
No, 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 go ahead.
is that she, I mean, yeah, she's beautiful, but personality, she's kind of dull. She doesn't, she barely speaks. She doesn't really smile. She doesn't really talk to people. She is really shy. Um, she doesn't pop up from any other way that's not like uh, physically appearance. And when they make all her makeup and the dress, and that's when you can see her like, wow, that's amazing. But if not, she was with the other girls, and she didn't put anything on the table, like also intellectually or about opinions, anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
She's just
like
there and pretty.
it's because that's all about like they're not trying to like go deeper. Like that's a good thing. Like I didn't notice that at all. That she doesn't have like a huge developed personality, but it's because the director wants you to focus on how our society wants to perceive, well, like perceives way better and even becomes a superpower to be this beautiful. Like like she doesn't even need to talk to get like positions. Like even she says it in the movie. Like she's like, I have no talent, but I can make money off my beauty. It's like,
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
exactly.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, I can make money off pretty, so that's fine. And you're like, okay. And she is moving fast, and everything just she shows up to place, and she gets the spot. So
yeah, but
Hmm.
I feel that it's because of the mysticism that the movie has. Like she's a goddess in this world. Like it's not based in, like it has, like it's its own world, you know. Like there are witches and
Hmm.
gods. Like it's very interesting. Like I really enjoy this kind of, like this director has that kind of stuff. Like he has weird like mysticism in every single direction that he has. But in this movie, I feel that it's very like light. Like you can get it through.
hmm.
Like as we were saying at the beginning, like he also touches the theme about LA, like the perception that the American people have about LA, that it's the golden state, the place where you go to be famous and everything.
Hmm.
That's not the case. Like I like that he touches in that theme that like when Keanu Reeves appears and he's like,
Oh yeah, that was so weird. It's like a different Keanu Reeves.
yeah, yeah. I
A
like it
completely
because
different like
he was
role
able
that.
to portray another character.
Uh-huh.
But when he says like there is a like when he talks with Dean and he's like, oh, you should check room 24 because there is this Lolita, like there is this girl that ran out from home. She's 13, like following the LA dream, and we understand that he rapes her like later on,
Hmm.
but it's very interesting. Like today, I was watching a video about that, like the LA dream, like how LA in the United States, it's the state that has the most homeless people, and it's because they go pursuing like their golden dream. Um, in
Mhm.
LA, in especially downtown LA, they have like this like the rent in downtown LA. It's you can't afford it.
Crazy.
Like it's only
Yeah.
for rich people. So if you get like fired from your work in 1 month, you are out. Like there is no people like you have to be rich to afford that thing. Like I think that one room and one bath it's like $2,500 per month.
Hmm.
So that's why there are so many homeless people. Like there are buildings that are empty.
Yeah,
And
actually, a lot of like tech companies are moving out of California because it's really
yeah,
expensive to live there.
Mhm.
yeah,
And
yeah, like
also,
sorry.
okay.
No, you
Something that that I noticed that I've seen not only in this movie, but I'm also watching another series called Paradise City, and what they have in common that is that they both touch that these celebrities or people that want to reach like really high positions. It's about this witchcraft or this kind of rituals, pretty creepy in order to get there. Like they're trying to do everything they can to get where they want to. And okay, now let's spoil it. So now they eat her. They freaking eat her. What the
yeah, and they
fuck?
take a bath with her blood.
Girl, this
Yeah,
beautiful girl,
exactly.
she gets eaten by other girls just because she's
Yeah,
pretty. They want to get her inside. They want to be her, literally. So they eat her. I was
yummy.
like, wow, I
It
didn't
was really
expect
creepy.
that at all. I was shocked. I loved it. I mean, I know not like really loved it, but just
Diana got
the
Watch
hungry.
out,
turn.
Mariana's friend.
That was wow. I didn't expect it.
Like
Wow.
Yeah, it was tough. Like
I like
I
it because
didn't
it had this
see that.
mysticism. Like
Yeah.
when the girl, the redhead, I don't know the name of the actress. Like I just really like her. She's very beautiful, but I don't know the name of the actress.
Mhm.
Um, like when she's like all naked staring at the moon, and then she gets like I think that she poops like a lot of blood, and then
Mhm.
um, like it has this mysticism because we as an audience understand that like she's dying or something, but then like the girls that ate Elle Fanning, like they start having
Jessie.
sorry. Oh
Jessie,
yeah,
that's the
yes,
name
yes.
of the character.
Ruby. Gina Malone. Oof,
Kike.
oof. But I
Jenna.
think you're very attractive, man.
Oh, she's in the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I know. She's Joanna Mason or Mason. Yes. Joanna Mason.
Keanu Reeves. That
Grade
was like
7.
really weird.
Yeah, but yeah, like
But
what I was saying, like after they eat Jesse Elle Fanning, they start having like they actually have like some it has repercussions like in a positive way in their lives, like if they actually ate a goddess, like this the character of Abby Lee, like she gets
Mhm.
hired like right away, like the photographer, like he's like he fires in the moment in the spot like the other model that he had just to hire Abby Lee. So
Yeah.
like I feel that plays like with our ideal, and it's like, oh, then it worked. Like eating her worked. But I don't know. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one couldn't handle it. It was just too much. And
yeah,
she felt her inside her and she killed herself.
my
Yeah.
And she said
interpretation
they
it
had
was that like Elle Fanning was very pure, and she was completely the opposite. Like she was completely modified, so
He,
her body couldn't handle the purity. Like that's my interpretation.
Whoa. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't think about that in that way.
Because Abby Lee, like, they never say explicitly that she has like changed her body. Like she's
mhm,
beautiful as well, but she's older.
yeah,
But yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god.
that
Yeah,
is
I
just
didn't think about it
really
that
good.
way.
You should write a movie.
nah, maybe one day.
But it
You know,
was it was a really good movie, honestly, and I was like really impacted by everything, by all the turns, the plot twist that it had, and wow, like
yeah,
how far can you go to reach your dreams, to get rid of the competition? Is it
yeah,
beauty really everything? Can beauty get you anywhere, or you'll get eaten
I
by
feel
the
that beauty
competition?
can really help you.
Who knows?
Like I feel that that's a thing that it's very real. Like I feel that beautiful people, like I feel that it's easier for them like to get a job, like just by their presence. Because like I don't know, I might be wrong. Because also like you have to do the job, you know, like like
yeah.
for animation,
Well, yeah, you
if
cannot
you are
skip a job.
beautiful but you don't know how to animate, like they are not gonna hire you, or who knows.
Who
Maybe it
knows?
could be easier to get it, but that doesn't mean that you can get to keep it.
Yeah,
Keep the That's the hard
it's
part.
like getting into
You
a
might get
school.
it.
Yeah, it's like getting into like a really like uh fancy school.
Yeah,
Because when I was in Mexico, I got into this school called Tec de Monterrey, which like everybody's like, oh, you just pay and you like pass, but like that's not true. Like it's like in Mexico you need 60% to pass, but in my school you needed 70, and they were like really strict and everything in terms of like grades. So a lot of people got in and they were like, oh my god, I'm so rich, my parents are rich, like I'm gonna live my life here, and they failed and they have to like leave the school because they couldn't stay.
maybe they didn't.
Um, yeah, because no, like that's not how it works. So
Yeah, yeah. Like I know that it's like a
like
stereotype.
money, beauty doesn't like pay everything, but it's like I think that that's like it can help you, especially like in Mexico. Money can help you get places, you know.
Yeah,
Like I think
Yeah,
we were
but
talking
in
about
this
that
case,
and
like obviously money it's way more powerful than beauty, but like with beauty you can generate money and a
yeah,
lot of money. Like that's why it's such a superpower. Like you don't need any talent.
that's why
yeah,
Federico
exactly.
was considering opening an
Money, you
OnlyFans.
can kind of get it somehow, but beauty is
Have you
something
guys
that either you're born with or you have to pay for it.
Yeah,
like have you guys ever met like such a beautiful person that you are like, oh shit, oh shit,
me.
oh shit?
Yes, Rene. um,
But yeah,
mm, I mean, like actually met. I don't
Like that you know that everyone
recall.
is like, oh shit, this person is beautiful, you know?
oh yeah, me. Like
I
yeah,
mean, sometimes, of course, that you see someone and you're like, wow, they're beautiful, or
Harry
he's very
Styles.
handsome, or whatever. But like you, I mean, you notice, of course,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
in the
like
subway. You're like, oh, I mean, that's it.
yeah, yeah. Like, I
I
feel
mean,
that
Yo,
that's a
it's
good thing.
because
Also, you can see beautiful people in like everywhere and in very different forms.
yeah, yeah, like they can come from nowhere.
Hmm.
Like,
hmm
but as I'm saying, like I feel that there are people that are like extremely beautiful, you know? Like there are people that are like, damn, she's beautiful. But there are some people that you are like speechless. like they just leave you speechless. You know, like you're like, oh shit, like you know, but
Like
like that's
God.
like yeah, like I feel that
Maybe.
there are people that are very very attractive. Like I can admit that this guy. Timothy Chalamet or what's his name? This
Timothy
Chris.
Chalamet.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Like he's
Oh,
very
yeah.
handsome. Like I have to
Yes.
admit that
Yes.
he's an object. I feel that he's an
I don't
objectively
know him. Can you like stream it or something? I don't know who that guy is.
I
just
think you're the
just
only
fine.
one who has the power to do so, Rene.
You
Like
sure? There's like a
the
share
guy
button. Don't you
from
have it?
Call Me by Your Name, and right now he's at Dune.
And also The King. That's
Oh
another
yeah,
movie he's in. And Lady Bird. And well, this was the only one I remember that I watched. I had a crush on him before, so
This
yeah.
one?
yeah. Like I have to admit that he's very handsome.
This
Yeah,
guy?
but look for the name of the actor.
Obviously, there he looks very weird because of the haircut, but
Yeah,
normally,
he looks like my cousin, and my cousin is not that handsome. Sorry, Rodrigo.
I don't think so.
Now you're saying that your cousin looks like Timothy Chalamet.
No, that he
Look
doesn't
for
look
the
handsome.
actor, man.
Images. I don't know. I
Well,
don't like the.
but like he has that kind of beauty, you know.
Like,
Like-
yeah, I see why. There's a lot of makeup there, but like I see like the chin.
How do you know he has makeup?
You can see the orange face. He's not orange. Like, look at his skin here.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Yeah,
for example,
every
with-
person that's in the media uses makeup, even if it's a little bit
Yeah, like us,
powder.
guys. We need to tell you
Get their-
something. We wear makeup to do the show, so now you know.
Okay, that's good to know, Rene. Thank you.
but
Oh,
for
also
example,
Harry Styles. He's handsome. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, for some
Yeah.
people, for some girls or guys even, they are like, oh my god, I'm speechless when I see Harry Styles, the most beautiful person in the entire world. But
And
for
then they
some
need
people are
me.
like, I can see that he's handsome, but for me, he's not the most handsome person in the world. I mean, it depends.
yeah.
But there's like this kind of a standard that we were talking about that you can see him, you're like, okay, yeah, I see why.
Yeah, I mean, we also
Yeah.
have to take in mind that like the standard of beauty changes according to the culture. Like
Mhm.
our standard of beauty,
Yeah.
it's not the same of African standard of beauty. Like it might change completely. Like maybe
And also, there's many different regions in Africa with different cultures. So saying that Africa has different like view, like it's kind of accurate, but like I don't know,
Yeah,
people in
but-
We're
Egypt,
just
they
mentioning
have
like overall,
people in South
say
Africa.
Africa or Europe or Asia,
yeah,
just so we are not very specific because we don't know the specific information. We're just saying widely
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Ren. Don't get too
Yeah, but
technical.
even in Asia, like I was listening, well, like I was reading more about like Japan and their standard of beauty, and how like right now they have like a very huge issue like with getting people to fuck. Like they don't fuck.
To have
Like
sex.
Japanese people, they don't fuck, and it's because like the Japanese men want like this anime kind of personality. Like you know how
Mhm.
in anime they are like very kawaii and like like very I would say submissive. I don't know if there is like another way to say it. Like they
Like
like their
this.
girls um like more fragile, like submissive. When in Japan it's all the opposite. Like the ladies are starting to like they are very huge in the workforce. Like they are not looking men that want that kind of stuff. Like they are more focused in guys that can afford like to have a family, because in Japan the problem is that they don't earn enough money. Like the average person, they don't earn enough money like to pay a partner and a kid. Like they only earn money for them. So it's like
I mean,
very
it's kind of worldwide.
What?
That's a worldwide issue. Like
No,
people are being underpaid everywhere. Just because you work in an industry a lot doesn't mean that everyone else doesn't have that issue, Felipe.
no, but I'm not saying that. Like, what I'm saying is that with your paycheck, like, you and I were not working in the same thing, but with your paycheck, you can afford to pay your rent, pay your food, and you have extra money to take your girl out or dine out, like have fun, right? In Japan, that doesn't happen. In Japan, you can only afford your food and your rent, and the little amount that they save, they spend it in technology. Like
Sounds
that's
like
the
me.
difference with the culture. Because in Japan, they prefer like to have like these, like the robot girls, like they like anime girls.
Yikes.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
it's very interesting. It's a very interesting
Yeah.
social dilemma.
Yeah,
Okay.
we let's see if we have like a follower from Japan or something that can like come and talk about the culture there, because like
Yeah,
it's
I
better to
might be
have like
wrong.
someone.
Like I read
Yeah,
this. I might be wrong, but it would be
yeah,
interesting.
that's what I'm saying. Like
It
if
would be
there's
better to have someone from that place.
yeah, exactly. Someone from
Huh?
Japan who is like, oh, I can tell you how it's life here or something, you know? So
Yeah,
let
yeah.
us know.
Yeah. Also, like, if you are from around the world, like, please let us know like your standard of beauty, like the standard of beauty in your country, and if it differs from like the one that we have here in Western society, like in Mexico and Canada. Like, do you think it changes, like from Canada to Mexico,
What?
the standard of beauty?
A little. I think I think here the hot Latina girl is more, fantasized than in Mexico.
And the other way
Whereas
around, like also here,
exactly
the guys are like, "Oh my god, I want a blonde
a
girl with
blonde,
blue
yeah.
eyes," you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like in that sense, like at least when I came here, like yeah, like I gotta admit that I was like more into white girls.
Mhm.
And like I don't know, like right now I'm into Asian girls and black girls. Like I don't know, like anything comes in. Oh,
Mariana is gone.
okay. Thank you for watching, guys.
Sorry guys, my laptop is about to die, so I just need to charge it like right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like good time to like end the show. It's been almost 40 minutes about this movie. I really recommend everyone to watch it. Felipe can talk more about that in our Discord server. If you have questions or any other recommendations. Also, our follower Shreyas recommended us to watch this movie, Guns
Also,
of Wasipur or something like that.
what's it for? I think.
Apparently, it's like the
Um,
Godfather of India, like the movie Godfather of India. So we can maybe stream it on Twitch or something. Let's see, guys, on Twitch. Sorry, Discord.
yes.
Yeah. So follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Join our Discord server. It's in the comments, and also on our bio on Instagram and Twitter. I think Facebook too. So thank you, Felipe Marina, for joining. And I think there's a viewer. I don't know who the viewer is, but thank you for
Maybe it's Mayus, or maybe it's Mike.
maybe.
Probably
Thank you
so
for because we didn't. So we were gonna record this, but like the platform we are using didn't let us record unless we were going live. So we were like, you know what, just let's go live and try this again. So literally, this wasn't really planned, and I think we have some views, like not live, but like after that. So that's good. People listen on Spotify mostly, so that's also good.
So
Thank you
yeah,
for
thank you guys for keeping supporting us. And yeah, we will watch some new movies soon. And we hope you enjoy also this movie. We highly recommend it. So bye bye.
bye bye.